Reena hasn't felt this safe for years. It's been a week since she ran away from a forced marriage to an older man she says treated her like a slave. Other girls here in this safe house share a similar fate, but they are frowned upon by many in Afghan society, where running away is considered shameful. Reena, like other victims of abuse, says she didn't have any other choice.
In Afghan culture, women are not allowed to speak. I had to do whatever my husband wanted. I was like a prisoner. I didn't want to marry him.
Violence against women, forced marriages, they continue to be endemic problems in Afghanistan. Reena has now found shelter. She's living in this safe house, one of 14 across Afghanistan. Now the Afghan government plans to put shelters like this one under its supervision, as opposed to international non-governmental organizations. The aim, the ministry says, is to prevent violations. But it's a scary thought for these girls, who worry their families could force them to return home. According to Human Rights Watch, the government's draft legislation contains provisions that can force women to leave the shelter if their family accepts them back or upon marriage. The government denies this and says it is not only ready to fund the shelters, which will be now known as protection centers, but intends to stop all violations.
Why are human rights groups only concerned about these women and not others? We will ensure that women will only return to their homes when they want to and when they feel safe.
There have been reports of immoral behavior in shelters. While the minister said she had no evidence, others say it is time for the government to take over.
In Afghan culture, it is shameful for girls to run away. This is an Islamic country, not a Western one. Immoral things are happening in shelters: prostitution, drug use, illegitimate relationships.
The girls and women here deny that. The government says the move is about taking the lead. Others say it is a fight to limit women's autonomy. But ultimately for these girls, it is a fight for survival. Zeina Khodr, Al Jazeera, Kabul.